Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. I guess I should start a new series. I don't know. My last video had the Gnomes versus Goblins. Yeah, I should really start a new series, even though the run I did in the last video was drafted under the old world. I think I should start the new series because the Gnomes definitely had an impact on the games. And my first impression of the set is really fantastic. I love that unlike in Extramus, where everything came in sort of gradually, all the cards just come in at once. We feel a dramatic change in the game right off the bat. And the cards seem pretty cool so far. Now here I would have loved to be the second player so I could coin out the wild growth. Here, because I'm not the second player, I am going to need to play this wolf out. It's not my favorite thing to play. Oh, never mind. So again, it may seem slow to shapeshift, but you gotta think of it this way. Either I play the wolf and it kills the leper gnome, or I shapeshift and it kills the leper gnome. Either way, the leper gnome's dead. But this way, the leper gnome's dead on my turn, so it stops any shenanigans, and I get to keep a card. Both wolves and a Frostwolf Warlord is not a good collection of minions. I think this deck is really not that great. I mean, the first two games were spectacular, to be sure, but I really don't think this deck's actually very good. It's got a lot of card quality issues, a lot of just subpar cards. And again, I'm not that happy about what's happening here. I'm actually going to Wild Growth. Yeah, I'm going to Wild Growth for sure. So the thing about Wild Growth is it lets me kill the Loot Hoarder. I do go down a couple of cards this turn. I go down a card for Wild Growth, and I go down a card for using a spell to kill the Loot Hoarder. But I think it's worth it because it lets me play the Druid of the Claw next turn, and Paladins have a difficult time killing that thing. Now, he hasn't used his coin yet, which means that he could actually play a 4-drop here. Or, what the heck? I have never seen this. What? Hold on. What is this thing? Hobgoblin. Whenever you play a 1-attack minion, give it +2/+. Holy shit. That's really good. Fuck. I hate doing this, but that's actually so good. I'm gonna have to do the Druid of the Claw like this. I believe play means like from your hand. I believe it's not summon like it is for a buzzard, but play. So I don't think it will impact the recruits, but I mean that is one of the most insane cards I have ever seen. Holy fucking balls. Alright, cool. So what I'm gonna do here, I could play this Ogre Brute, or I could play the Wolf, and the Geomancer. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Ogre Brute and the Wolf. My thinking here is he's gotta kill the Brute. And it sucks because I'm going down another card again, but don't mind that noise. That's just me eating some frosty nerds. My girlfriend and I went shopping at Target for some stocking stuffers and candy. It's wonderful. Anyway, the Ogre Brute, I mean, it sucks that I lose him to the weapon, but I'd rather lose him than a more valuable creature. Okay, so here it is. Bonkety. Bonkety boo. Some real tough choices to make. I could get a 6/6 on the field. Or I could play this and kill something. Let's go ahead and kill something. We'll do that. I'll kill, this. And actually here, I could actually play the other wolf and kill this as well. I'm gonna do that. I think it's worth it to get that out of here. So he's doing pretty well. He's got 5 cards and a pig. I've only got 4 cards, soon to be 5. If he's got more removal, I'm pretty much screwed. Consecration would actually wreck me right here. So would Avenging Wrath. But if I can actually keep these minions on the field, if he doesn't remove my stuff, fuck, it's getting buffed. Hammer of Wrath. No, Holy Wrath. Oh, come on. RNG! Okay, so he has to at least kill his pig, which is not a negligible cost. I think as cool as it would be to play the Stormwind Knight, we gotta go ahead and drop Frostwolf Warlord while it's any good at all. Difficult for a Paladin to get rid of this thing. Of course he could silence, or sorry, Peacekeeper it. He's got 6 cards to my 4, soon to be 5. I'm a little bit ahead on the health and on the board. So again, it's just a matter of him needing to have removal. If he can get removal, he's gonna win. The fact that he played Holy Wrath last turn is encouraging, because that suggests he doesn't have removal. Is he gonna give that thing Divine Shield? No, it's even worse. Oh fuck, that's even worse. I don't have any silence in the deck. Boy. I could do this, the Geomancer, and Shapeshift to kill the Cobra. So that's 2 cards for 2. Why don't I just do a 1-for-1 trade? Like, can I win? 7, 9, 12, 15, 16. No, I can't win. I can come close. Let's just kill it. Swing there. Get some good damage through. And one thing I have to decide is whether to make Nat Pagel an attacker or not. I'll make him an attacker. He's good at sweeping up the minions. Hopefully I won't live to regret that. So now he's got 5 cards to my 4. He's got to kill Nat, or else I might get ahead on cards. Of course, it's only a 50-50 chance. This thing isn't impressive at all. That is still actually not really that impressive. Is he going to do anything impressive? He's going to heal up a little bit. Wow, Starfall would be pretty good here. I do have 2 Starfalls. And he goes down a card to heal up. Alright, he has a really unimpressive turn. 8 mana, nothing but trash. Don't get a Starfall. I do get Starfire. I gotta check for the win here. 3, 5, 6, 8. Plus 6 is 14. Well, 15 is going to be left at 5 health. I will kill a minion with this. I think that's much more valuable. And that is a pretty nice thing. So if I had had this, I could have gotten him down to 1 health if my math serves. Here, as it is, we'll go ahead and put it on our biggest dude. So I got a 3/9 taunt, which is, you know, not bad. I'll kill the stuff that I can kill without having to lose minions. I'll get 5 damage on. So I played rather passively there. I could have gotten him down pretty low if I had gone for it. But it seems like he was really far behind. He had nothing but trash at 8 mana, so I don't see why, how he's gonna come back very easily. Yeah, okay.
Well played.
So I'm doing very well with a mediocre deck. One thing to remember is that with Goblins versus Gnomes, and again, please make sure you know this if you don't already, there's, you get a free arena ticket. A free run through the arena. So right now there's going to be a lot of players in here just doing it because it's free, which probably spikes the difficulty of the arena way down for the next few days. I am Burr Pride. I am. This guy's really proud of being Bromine, I guess. Savagery, I don't think I need to keep in my opening hand. That's how bad of a card it is that you don't even keep it in your opening hand, even though it's removal. Alright, we've got a pretty decent hand here. See, oh, here she's got to play. Okay. She's excited about Zombie Chow. Fuck me sideways. Well, Zombie Chow is Zombie Chow. I'm gonna play this Mech Warper. We're just gonna make a dagger, use Zombie Chow, plus the dagger to kill this. And then I'm just gonna use my Shapeshift to kill the Zombie Chow. And then she's gonna have a turn 3 play. Really, it's all about how good that turn 3 play is, because if it's a good one, I'm gonna fall behind, but if it's not that great, on turn 3 I can play Wild Growth and then this on turn 4. And then, I mean, she can kill this with Sap or Assassinate, of course, but... Let's see, is there any reason to play this now? If I play this now, then next turn, on 4 mana, I could play, say, Geomancer and Shapeshift. Or I could Shapeshift now, play this... Yeah, why don't I do this now? I think I'd rather let the Zombie Chow live another turn before I Shapeshift it, so I can get a creature down as well. Give your weapon +1 attack. Wow, it's not bad. This is a mech, right? It's a pretty good card. I mean, it's got generic stats. Man. This is an interesting trend I'm noticing. Of, some of these new Goblins cards have, generic stats and a pretty good power. That's a pretty dang good power. It's rogue only. This one. Okay, does she have deadly poison? She's flicking a card like she does. She's attacking past me. They always have deadly poison. They just always do. In fact, this thing plus deadly poison will kill my Druid of the Claw, which is extremely irritating. In fact, I don't think I'm going to play a Druid of the Claw here. That doesn't seem worth it. I'm just going to play this and this. So, there's a drawback to playing this. I lose the opportunity to later have an amped up Starfall, but I don't want Druid of the Claw just to die to freaking deadly poison and the stupid Goblin auto Barber. Alright, is she actually gonna go for my face here? She might. If she's going for it. Alright, can't blame her. Oh god, as much as I hate doing this, I think I need to kill this bodyguard right now with either Starfall or the Druid. Well, Starfall and Druid of the Claw are valuable in different ways. This becomes a lot less valuable if she's got an Assassinate. Of course. I can Starfall this thing, then attack that. I think she has to make a dagger to kill this off. Gonna trust my instinct here. That's all I've got to go on. My instinct tells me this is the way to go. So, we'll see. If she's making a dagger on turn 6, the best she can play is a 4-drop, which could be pretty good, of course. But that was what my instinct said, so that's what I went for. Wow. 5-4 for 4. So this is not as good as a Yeti, but it is a really good card. So, F me in the A, as the old saying goes. I could make a Druid of the Claw, but I'm just gonna not dick around. She's way ahead right now. She's a bit behind on life, but she's got not only card advantage, but also the play. I'm always gonna be behind as long as she has the play. I have no swipes. I have a Starfall that could get me back up here. Wow. That's a pretty good minion. It's worth noting that the more minions you have out, the more minions that your opponent has out, the less significant the drawback becomes. Alright. We're gonna go for it though.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yeah, I'm very far behind this game. This rogue had a good deck and a good draw. She had an Assassinate, okay. She kills that instead of my Brute, which I'm not even sure that's a good thing or not. Cold Blood is an amazing card here. I'm just so fucked. Roswell Warlord, you suck. Not that anything else would really save me here at the 5-mana level, but... Let's see. Well, we're gonna hang in there, I guess. Kill off this Ogre Ninja. Hit her in the face. She has a 20 health. I could get card advantage with Starfall, and I think there's a Starfire still in the deck. So, there are technically ways I could win. Oh my god. Wow, she just had perfect things all game. Well, still has giant stuff too. Awesome. Just awesome.
Hey, give me a minute.
I think I need to get greedy here.
I'll put it on your head.
Gotta draw some cards. Let myself get pounded for a turn. Hope to draw out of this mess somehow. Okay, if she kills the minions like this and like this, I can Starfall that thing. But if she gets greedy, if she kills like this and like this, then she might be in trouble. Oh, is she just gonna hit my face a lot? Yeah, if she kills my minions the greedy way, which means Starfall is more effective. So that's something. I've still got 20 health, so, you know, it's hanging on in there. Hanging on in there. We're gonna Starfall across the board. This seems pretty pointless, because it will just die to the Brute. So I'll play the Wolf. And I might say, Boris, why not wait on the Wolf? So you can play it next turn and the Frostwolf Warlord. Well, this way, she's compelled to use her weapon to kill it, take some damage, and at 14 health, you know, with me plinking her every turn, if this game drags out, then she could be in trouble. Of course, she top decks a motherfucking Stormwind champion, so what are you gonna do against that? There's just nothing. Savagery. And you might think I'm making this up, but I was actually just thinking, you know what the most useless card for me to top deck right now would be? Savagery. She deals 11 damage. I can't kill that even with savagery. I'll play this because I have no choice. So this sucks. A lot of dongs. Top decking Stormwind Champion. You've got to be fucking kidding me. So I can kill Stormwind Champion if I top deck a Claw, but she's got too much health and too many minions. This game's kind of retarded. Nothing I can do. Gnomish Inventor number 2 comes along. Mark of Nature, hysterical. Well, let's do it. As though they're torrent, nothing to it. You know what? I think she just kills me, right? 5 plus 3 is 8. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to test her ability to find that out. We're just going to concede. Retardation was that game. Alright. George luck, but whatever. It's a mediocre deck. Obviously wasn't expecting to go 12-0 with that. Had to lose at some point. And 3-0 is not a bad time to lose. Now we enter the loser's bracket. Hopefully, we'll find another chump. I gotta say, while I like the expansion a lot, frosty nerds, I don't think I benefited very much from it in this draft. I didn't get any like real gangbuster type cards here.
I must protect the wild.
I guess maybe druids didn't benefit as much. I mean, I saw, what is it, one unique druid card, one goblin druid card. So I don't know, I haven't seen the full sampling. But other classes have definitely played more insane things. Like that rogue one that gives +1 to your weapon. Or the paladin 2/2 for divine shield. Or that thing that gives, it's an epic, it's not a paladin specific, but it gives 1/1 minions +1. That's just ridiculous. Alright, so I have to decide how to kill this. I think I'm going to use Claw to kill it. Because while the wolf costs more mana, and it would have been more mana efficient to use the wolf, Claw secures the kill against any backstabs or whatever. And the wolf could be useful later in a variety of ways. It could make this charge better. It could make this be bigger. Alright, start of each turn, gain 1 attack. Yeah. I could play the wolf and try to trade, but again, we're just going to use a mediocre card and more mana to kill that thing outright. So I'm being very annoying here. She's used up her coin. Got a good 4-drop coming up, whichever one of these I play.
What's happening?
Has +4 attack while your opponent has 6 or more cards in hand. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Let's see. I dropped 5. This thing would actually get +4 attack at the start of my next turn if I were to play the Gnomish Inventor right now. This is a really good card, actually. That's better than the Druid one, I think, that gives both players a mana crystal or a card. Because it's a 2/4 for 3, which is just decent. I guess it's just flowing like water all of a sudden. These 2/4s for 3. And then that's a decent ability. So yeah, if I do this, it'll be a 6/4, which I'm not that jazzed about. So yeah, I will avoid that. I can either play this thing or this thing.
What to do?
I want to use up more of my mana. So I'm going to play this. And generally I don't like hitting things, but I will do it here because I actually want to get that off the board so I can actually play the Gnomish Inventor at some point, hopefully. Next turn I have options. I can make the Brute and the Wolf. Or I can play the Adventure, or I can just play the Frostwolf Warlord. It looks like my thing is going to die. Oh no, she's not going to kill it. Well, that's the loser's bracket for you. She could have killed my guy, but instead, she just didn't. Okay. Let's think about this. I can play this, kill it. Or I could play 2 minions. Let's go ahead and get more minions out. Put the wolf here in between so she takes an extra damage for killing that Stormer Knight with her dagger. Not that I wouldn't have wanted to put the wolf in between anyway. This game is looking much better than the last game against a rogue. That is a fact. What in the hell? What in the hell is this? Oh, it's a spell. Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil. Give her +3 attack. I don't know how good that really is. I guess that explains why she didn't dagger my minion last turn. she was saving up for this, but that doesn't seem worth it. Okay, well, she's pounding me really hard, but I think I'm okay. Let's put that down there. Got a nice 7/7. So the ogre, when there's only one enemy out, it's just good. She really should have used this weapon to kill my ogre brute, honestly. Yeah, this is definitely loser's bracket material here. She has avoided killing my minions, and this is going to be part of the learning process for her that killing your opponent's minions is good. Okay, so she didn't kill my minion with a weapon because she was going to use Blade Flurry. I don't think it justifies it, though. So, let's draw a card. Wait, does Geomancer interact with Savagery? Not that it matters. Okay. Interesting. I think I'm definitely going to play this. The question is on what? I could do this to try to block the Frostwolf Boiler or just give him the health directly. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I'll give him the health directly, and the reason I'm doing that is that this allows me to just kill his Dark Iron Dwarf, and I want to do that. I don't see any reason to play it risky here with this advantage that I have on the board. So, Naturalize is a bit of a weak card, so is Savagery. Savagery is doubly weak because I've already used Claw. The only other thing that, or sorry, I've already used Savage Roar. I think I still have a Claw in there, but it's going to be hard to pull off a really good Savagery. Okay, I can't kill this except for Naturalize. I'm not going to do that. So what we'll do is we'll just little panda my panda. Got Gnomish Inventor. Replay her. Things look pretty good. I mean, I've got 2 dead cards, but things look really good unless she can find some nice removal. Alright, she finds another quasi-removal card here. Things are still looking good. I don't want to use Naturalize against that. Seems a little bit premature. Alright, that's wonderful. So I will definitely give us each a card, so I can use my card first. Death Rattle, give each. Oh, hey, look at that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna kill her thing.
Give me a minute.
I don't see any particular reason to leave that alive. I got a nice board presence here. She's got 6 cards to my 6. I have a Shulwind Yeti of sorts.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Stormwind Champion. And that thing again. Oh my god, that's such a good card. Jesus. Okay. I could kill this thing with Panda plus Shapeshift. Then I can kill this thing. And play 2 minions. I get hit her in the face for 7 down to 9 down to 8. Naturalize the champion. I could naturalize the champion and then use Shapeshift and Savagery to kill that. That does give her a lot of cards, but it lets me keep my panda. How valuable is the panda? I mean, lots of things can deal 4 damage. Eviscerate. Argent Commander, she's going to be drawing 3 cards. Let's not use Naturalize until we have to. So I'll do this. Shapeshift. I can actually Savagery. Yeah, let's Savagery so I don't have to hit it. I think Savagery is worth 6 health. Kill that thing. Play this thing. Play this thing. Hit her in the face. Okay, she's got 5 cards to my 4. Naturalize being a little bit of a weird card. I have lost games to Naturalize, but I don't like it. Still. Frosty nerds. Wow. Wow. So it's like a War Golem, but it costs an extra mana because of the Divine Shield. Okay, well, if that's not a naturalized target, I don't know what is, but always draw cards first. see what we get here. Wolf, not bad. So we will hit her in the face for a fairly large chunk of damage. Now I'm at the point where if I top deck my Starfire, I win. And I will naturalize that thing. Okay. Oh, no, there, I thought the thing wasn't gonna die. That was a little bit scary. Threatening lethal here. There's an armpit full of cards. She needs taunt, and more taunt. I need time to get my Starfire and win. Pen and Knives doesn't really save her. It's clearly just a desperate move to try to draw some cards. Assassin's Blade doesn't help her in the slightest. So that's great news. I'm gonna win. Wow. Alright. Well, that's all well and cool and good, but it doesn't really matter. She actually doesn't suicide herself. She actually kills the wolf. Okay, okay, well, there you go. And I actually drew my Starfire the very next card. All right, well, that was a really strong game, but I mean, that's the kind of opponent I'm pretty confident I would not have faced, you know, 2 days ago. I don't think that person would have been playing in the arena if they weren't here on a free ticket or just here because, you know, Goblins versus Gnomes is cool, and currently, that's another reason that people would be playing right now. Not just because they get a free ticket, but because right now, Arena is the only way to play with the new cards. We can't get the packs yet for the ranked play. Clever move by Blizzard. No one's really talked about it much, but Frosty Nerds. No one's talked about this much, but that's a very clever move. Revealing an expansion, releasing an expansion into the arena before they do it for ranked. Like, no one's made any mention of that, but that's a pretty big deal. That's a clever marketing move. It makes it so that people are encouraged to play in the arena. Again, I'm first instead of second. Always very awkward. You want to play your wild growth, but you also want to play your real cards. Voodoo Doctor. Well, same thing as always. I could play the wolf, but it's pointless. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, well here this thing is like actually a powerhouse. Because the fact that it gives us both the mana crystal benefits me more than him almost certainly. Especially because he's using up his coin now. So hopefully this isn't anything great. It's good. It's a good card, but so I do this for a crystal. Then he has 4 mana to work with, but then I respond to that with Druid of the Claw. That's, I mean, it's risky because he could do whatever. Truce of a Champion, Shelvin Yeti, Senjin, but I mean, I'm going to get to play Druid of the Claw, which Paladins have a tough time with. If he can get rid of this thing, though, he will probably win. Because he gets to use this extra crystal before I do. However, I luck out. He actually didn't have anything. He didn't have a way to use that crystal at all. So he just made a 3-man move. Okay, no, he played a secret. Alright, so that could be a big difference maker, if that secret actually matters. But, well, why don't we do this first and see? Because if this is an Avenge, then I'm gonna... Well, actually, if it's an Avenge, this thing would be a 7/5. I couldn't kill it with Druid of the Claw. Shit. Okay, let's check. See if it's a noble sacrifice, I guess. I mean, would it make sense maybe not even to play Druid of the Claw? I get, you know, you sometimes get song up on something, you forget the possibility that maybe that's not the best move. Maybe the best move is just to do this and clear his board. Okay, let's just do this. We're gonna check for Repentance. Okay, and then I will. It is actually Repentance. Well, I'm still glad I didn't play the Druid. I wouldn't have wanted a 4/1 taunt. But this is great because now what I can do is I can shapeshift, kill this thing, no Avenge. Man, Repentance, other than like Eye for an Eye, was maybe the worst secret that he could have possibly had there. And that was actually the secret that he had there. That was uncanny luck. Although you could say maybe it wasn't luck, it was bad play on his part for playing a card that bad. Repentance is pretty terrible. That's a good card, good follow-up for him, admittedly. Can't really deal with that very well. I could Starfall it. Or Mark of Nature and use the Wolf. But either way, I go down a card and spend my whole turn doing so. Well, you know what they say. Don't let paladins keep creatures. So let's get some damage on here. Accept that I'm going down a card. And that he gained tempo because I spent my whole turn killing his thing. And we'll just see what we can do here. Could have used the Druid of the Claw to kill it, but again, I value the Druid of the Claw more as a creature than I value Starfall as the removal spell. That's a tricky judgment call to make, though. Sometimes. Wild Growth is going to be a card on turn 10, which is annoying. Well, turn 9 because we both got that bonus mana. Alright, he's going to actually... Wow! My god, he actually consecrated to kill a 2/1 wolf. That is something. Let's check for Repentance. He played it once, might play it again, I don't know. Nope. And I'll play the Ogre Brute. So, I have no idea what that secret is. I haven't attacked at all, so it could be Eye for an Eye, Noble Sacrifice, Redemption, or Revenge. Anything other than Repentance. He goes for the Vase, which is wrong because he should have killed a minion instead. Alright, let's see if this is a, Noble Sacrifice. Nope. It's probably a Redemption, I'm thinking now.
For honor.
No, it's not Redemption. Oh, it is Redemption, okay. Well, that's pretty good. He gets a 4/1 charge back. However, joke's on you, I'm gonna naturalize. I think this is the right time to naturalize. I've got a big lead on the board. Still doing fine on cards, because he didn't like bother killing my minion or anything. He's got 6 to my 7. I'm actually ahead. Another consecration doesn't really work very well though, unless he has a 3rd one to follow it up. Yep. 3 consecrations. Wow. Okay. Well.
Where shall I strike?
That was dumb. I should have played the panda first. Well. No use playing Wild Growth, so we'll shapeshift. Hit him in the face. That was actually a very bad play. I was lost in the deliciousness of my frosty nerds and misplayed. I should have played the panda first, had an extra creature on the board. With my Gnomish Inventor gone, I don't have any good panda targets. Salty dog.
My eyes are open.
Pretty good card, the Salty Dog. Gotta say. Okay, always draw cards first. Freaking Savagery, man. That card is the pits.
For the king. For honor.
Alright, way ahead on cards. I mean, the amount that I'm ahead on cards, given that I played Naturalize, is kind of insane. And he played 3 Consecrations. I played a Naturalize and he played 3 Consecrations, and I am ahead 2 cards on my turn. That is nuts. Okay, let's find out if this actually works. Very nice combo. Does it work on his recruits is what I want to know. Oh, we're not going to find out. Oh, wow, that was well played.
Well played.
Chat Turtle deals 2 damage to all minions. Okay. I think the move... Wait. Let's first of all, draw a card. Aha. I think that does change things. No, it doesn't. No. So we're going to play Claw Shapeshift. Savagery will kill that. And after the sheep explodes, this guy can now kill the panda.
For honor.
I'm going to do something a little bit greedy here. I'm actually going to go ahead and panda this, there's a druid.
For the wild.
I could have actually attacked to kill his minion. That was dumb. I could have kept my creature alive and I could have just attacked to kill his. I just forgot that. Anyway, some weird mistakes were made this game for sure. I'm still ahead. Got a 5/4. It's gonna come up again though. There's another Azure Drake and of course the Hop. Okay, now we're gonna see the recruit get played. No. Really was hoping he'd play recruits so I could find out if this works on recruits or not. Well, we'll just have to wait. Okay. Savage Roar is interesting here. I think I'm gonna go for it. I should have played the Wolf Rider first. Jesus. Oh god, that's hilarious. So anyway, we'll kill that. Could I have actually killed him? 7 plus 5 is 12. I could have killed him this turn. Yeah, I could have done that. Sloppy play. Sloppy play. All I have to do is play Wolf Rider and Savage Roar. I got bamboozled by that Mana Wraith. And I was like, oh, I gotta kill the Mana Wraith before I can do anything else. Okay, this is all happening now. I'm gonna get a card out of it. This is why, kids, you need to look for the win. This is why. Alright. So I'm gonna do this. Shapeshift. Gotta kill that thing off. Gotta kill this thing off. I might as well now play Mark of Nature. Alright, hanging in there. I'm ahead, actually, but really, really stupid play this game on a number of fronts, unfortunately. Guess that's why I'm in the losers bracket.
My eyes are open.
Yowza. This thing's probably gonna die. Oh my. That was a very, very unlucky Avenging Wrath that managed to kill neither of my minions. Alright, let's go ahead and kill that thing. Shapeshift. Kill that thing. This thing is kind of good. I mean, if you can play a secret out, it's like an Earthen Ring Farseer to yourself, but better. The opponent has to kill it or you'll keep gaining life.
Reporting for duty.
And this panda's really seen a lot of action. Can I kill him? I cannot kill him. So we will just kill the minion. Swingity, swingity. Man, this game went a long time from the point when I could have actually killed him. With Wolf Rider and Savage Roar. Death Lord, oh my god. Well,
Reporting for duty.
sit tight, folks. We're gonna be here for another little bit yet. Cult Master, not bad. Let's exchange my bedraggled panda for a card. And whack this guy with everything I got. See what minion I get. Hope it's a good one. I feel like I still have some good ones in there. Sure do. Do I mind? Is there a spectator mode? What? There's a spectator mode? Okay, now I feel really dumb, like I'm supposed to be the Hearthstone expert or something, and I didn't know there was a spectator mode. Wow! Go for it. Although I don't know how to turn. Do I have to turn it on or something? Options. I can allow spectators. Enable challenging nearby players. Allow friends to spectate on my games. Oh, cool. It has to be friends. Interesting. I don't want to click concede. That would have been bad. Okay. This game was just a horrible play. But you know what? I think I've lost some games after making very subtle mistakes. Not getting away with it. So I think I'm okay with the fact that this game I played horrifically badly and got away with it. So that's it. We got time for one more game. Oh, cool. He's spectating on my game. That's so awesome. Can I talk to him? Oh, he's gone. Oh, right, because the game ended. Right, okay. Well, let's go on to one more game. And, yeah, now we'll be able to see what spectator mode exactly allows a person to do. I'm still holding out for replay mode. That'll be cool.
I must protect Pope.
Alright, here he is. He's spectating me.
Will rise against you.
Can't really do anything. I guess I can chat with him, normally. Or I can kick him out. That's funny. Alright, we're up against Justice. The Druid.
greeting.
Take a sip of good luck water here. My greetings, he says. He's gonna play Wild Growth.
My greeting.
No, he's gonna play the best 2-drop in the game, of course. Balls. Well, this sucks, but I'm gonna do it anyway. He can kill it with Shapeshift and the Berserker, and the Berserker becomes enraged, and then I have to take a bunch of damage, killing it on my 3rd turn, so he can play on whatever he wants to on his 3rd turn, so he just comes out ahead, but, well, that's what happens when you can play something on turn 1 with coin. It has a big impact on the game, especially a good minion like this Berserker. Okay, so I could have used Wolf Rider to kill it, but I'd rather take the 4 nat damage and keep this card. Now there's a chance he'll play something at 2 health if he's got a bad hand, and I could kill it with Stormwind Knight. That would let me get back up. But that is clearly not happening. Fuck me. Alright, well at least he went down a card to put this thing out. The problem is I can't really kill it very well. I'll use my panda. Note that I can't naturalize it because it's untargetable. If he uses this to kill the panda, I can shapeshift to kill that and play Wolf Rider and hopefully kill whatever else he plays. I mean, that's the only way that I can come out ahead here. Because if he hits my panda with this and I shapeshift to kill it, I've gone up a card because this got innervated. So that's my hope, is that he just has a bad hand here. I mean, he's not had a bad turn all game. He's had something good every single turn. Coin on turn 1, shapeshift on turn 2, when it was really important. Okay, it looks like I do get to kill this, but he did not play anything that was good for me to use Wolf Rider on, sadly. We're gonna have to content ourselves with this Ogre Brute. Let's see if that's allowed to live. I mean, if he uses these 2 things to kill the Brute, that's a huge victory, because that means my 3 traded for his 4. He won't do that unless he can't possibly help it any other way. Here's a Dark Iron Dwarfer, Abusive Sergeant, even a Shattered Sun Cleric if this all gets ruined. He's got the frickin' Dwarf. God damn it. So all these 4 toughness things make my Wolf Rider and Stormwind Knight look really, really bad. I could Starfire to go up a card, but I don't need cards. I need board presence. I'm actually going to go ahead and cat form again. I'm not liking how much I have to do this, but I wanted to kill something right away. And then I also wanted to kill this dwarf. Now, if I'd played it as a 4/6, the dwarf plus the thing could have still killed it. It's just this way I'm getting a thing killed right away in exchange for the risk that he'll now play a claw or something and kill it while keeping the dwarf. Now I get to the point where I can use the Wolf Rider plus Shapeshift to kill the dwarf. My life is dwindling, but I just want him to have 1 bad turn. That's not gonna... Well, no, that's okay. This is actually okay. This is fine. So... he spent his whole turn playing that thing, and I'm now going to spend my whole turn killing it. Hold on, I could use Wolf Rider plus Stormwind Knight, leave myself with a 2/1. How valuable is a 2/1? Not valuable enough. Now we're going to do this. So I go up a card. And he's got 5 cards to my 6, soon to be 7, so I am up on cards, but of course, he's got the play. Trenchcoat Mercenary is a little bit of a conundrum. Starfall doesn't quite kill it unless I get my Kobold Geomancer. If I do get my Kobold Geomancer, that's really awesome. But if not... oh my god, I actually got the... okay. I want to say sorry. So this is important because it allows me to kill his thing and put a minion down. That's really, really big. So I get a little toehold there. By the way, this is why I've been drafting the Kobold Geomancer so highly lately. I really like this card a lot. For a long time, I was like, yeah, I guess I'll take it if there's nothing better. I've ramped it up just a little bit. Just a little bit higher than that. So he gets a big card advantage with this Ancient of Lore, but now I have the play. Savagery does not help me here. It's basically 1 mana, 1 damage. It's not worth it. So what I'm going to do is just think. I'd like to play 2 minions in the Warlord, but I can't. So I'm just going to play 1, but this thing does not kill the Ancient of Lore. I could actually play... no, I cannot play 3 minions. I can only play 2 minions. So we're going to do this. Going to get a 6/6. And I will 2-for-1 myself. Oh wait, I forgot. This thing actually deals an extra damage, but it's the window. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't matter. I needed 1 more mana so I could have 2 more mana so I could have shapeshifted. And then I could have actually killed that. But okay, we're just going to kill that off. I have a 6/6. He's got 6 cards. So actually, the role is just reversed, thanks to Ancient of Lore. Now, he's the one who has the extra cards, but I'm the one who starts off with the bigger creature on the table. Real swinging game here. I still have Savage Roar that can combo with Savagery. He's going to silence this thing, so it's still a 4/4. Is he going to kill it? Nope, just play Ascension. Nothing to use Savagery on, and then this guy silenced can't really kill that off. Alright, Savage Roar. I am not going to calculate this, but I'm just going to assume this works. So we're going to play that. Going to play Savage Roar. Going to Shapeshift. And now, let's think. Savagery there. And I can attack to kill it. With the Savagery, the Stormwind Knight kills that guy. Get to hit him for 6, finally doing some damage. That's turn. So he's got now 6 cards to my 4, soon to be 5, so I'm down a card. I'm got a little bit of a lead on the board, but he needs a big minion. If he has a big minion, he can win. I wonder if the spectating friends can actually see my hand or not, like if they know that I'm making terrible plays, or if they only see what the action, as it were. He's gonna Starfire to go up a card, so I'm down another card, which is bad. He's got a lot of cards, and I don't have very much to show for it.
X marks the spot.
Okay. That's annoying. So I can kill it, but I'm gonna have to lose this thing to Shapeshift. I do have some Gnomish Inventors in my deck, though. I might be able to get some cards back up. That is, however, not one of them. Alright, well, we'll do this. Not that it makes any difference. Flank him in the face. I can naturalize one big thing. He'll have tons of cards. He's not going to get fatigued out. His card advantage is too much. I need Gnomish Inventors. Gnomish Inventors and Gnomish Inventors. All day, every day. Have I used my Panda yet? I don't think so, so I could get another card draw for that. Wild Growth would give me a card, but it wouldn't gain me anything that really. I'm still sending 2 mana for it. Druid of the Claw. He decides to charge like I did. Ugh, so he's actually gonna get to kill everything now. Shit. Wow, this is bad. So things started out good, and then they quickly went bad in this game. Okay. That'll do, pig. That will do. So my inaugural complete Goblins versus Gnomes run, not going so great. But again, I really feel like I only made it up to 3-0 because people are mediocre now in the arena. Temporarily, because of a new expansion. So if I win at 5-2, then that's that. So anyway, the new packs for Goblins and Gnomes are not available yet. Although they've updated this. It says 5 classic Hearthstone cards. That's cool. Oh, that's cool too. Okay. But anyway, I'll be back soon with some more Hearthstone. So have a good day. Like and subscribe. Take care, everybody.